What's up, YouTube? This is Copy7789 here. Um, Coming at you guys with another locals report and my actually new main deck. Just built it last night. I'll get into that after I talk about locals real quick. Um, so I went to locals on Saturday. Probably about 20 people there. Um, I ended up making top four. Um, I played Gravekeepers again. I went 5-0 in Swiss. Round one, I played some zombie deck. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Beat that pretty easily. Round two, what did I play round two? I can't remember what I played round two. Oh no, I played my buddy. He's playing Heretics, and obviously Heretics doesn't have that great of a matchup against Gravekeepers. Round three, I ended up playing some Ninja Dino or not Ninja Heretic. It was some Ninja Dino deck. I don't know. It it went to game three, and I actually went into time in game three and had to grind it out. But it's because he seemed to open pretty well a lot. Like he always had the super transformation when he needed it. So I did my best to keep his Hanzos off the board, but um, basically ended up pulling it out in time. I was down pretty low, ended up swinging in with a recruiter and a commandant direct to take the game because he couldn't do enough damage to me on his final turn. So yeah, there was that. Round four, I played Dino Rabbit, my one buddy. Ended up beating him. Game one, I basically just, it was a long grind, but I ended up grinding out a little bit better. Ended up getting the steals really late when I needed them. And then game two, he didn't open up all that great, so, and I opened up pretty well, so yeah. And then round five, I ended up playing another one of my buddies. He was playing Inzectors. Um, I just basically controlled with Necro Valley the entire time. So yeah. And then in top eight, I was obviously top seed going in. I played Blackwings. Game one, he got a massive Delta Crow off on me. I tried to Starlight Road, and he had the Solemn Judgment down. I actually saw him get Solemn Judgment off the Pot of Duality, but I don't know. I just didn't even really think about it. I mean, either way, I was going to lose my back rows. So instead of I was stupid and I didn't. I can't remember if I had a warning down or not, but I should. If I did have a warning down, I should have warned his Shuro when he summoned it, but I didn't. So I just felt. I guess I felt pretty comfortable behind Starlight Road for whatever he had, whether it was an Icarus or not. So yeah. So I lost game one, and then game two and three, I basically just controlled the board. So yeah, there was that. And then in top four, I lost to Dino Rabbit. It was the same guy I played round four. Game one, my hand was really bad, like mostly monsters and no way to get to Necro Valley. And then game two, he basically had Lagia out the entire game, and there was no real way I could get around it. So yeah. But top four was kind of nice, you know. And then my teammate, who was playing Heretics, ended up making it to the finals with the Dino Rabbit guy, and they just split in the top four or in the top two. So yeah. However, I think I'm going to be playing this deck that I'm about to show you guys for the rest of the format. I'm sorry, you know, this took so long to get to the deck profile. So yeah, I'll probably end up putting an annotation somewhere that shows if you want to, you know, show the deck, see the deck profile, get to a certain point in the video. But okay. So I decided I wanted to put together agents. I think it's really under the radar right now. I know some people are starting to main max C again, so it can kind of hurt Venus. But overall, I like the fact that it can, you know, just bring out big beaters and all that kind of stuff. And it's just one of those more underrepresented deck types, and I've always been a fan of it, even when they were good. So There are a few proxies, and my extra deck and side deck both are not complete at the moment. I will not be showing you the side deck, but I'll be showing you remnants of an extra deck that I have together right now, and be telling you guys what else will probably be in the extra deck as well. And then when I get to the proxies, I'll tell you what they are. I have the cards, I just don't have the cards. Because like I said before, me and my two buddies share a collection, and they have most of the stuff that I would need to put into the deck. So yeah. All right, so let's just get to it. Okay, hope you guys can see that. All right, so we're gonna start off with the big boss monster, and that's 3 Master Hyperion. Still really, really good in my opinion. Just yeah. And as far as you guys know, or as far as I'm going to tell you guys right now, I haven't had a chance to test this deck yet. However, I am going to try and test it soon. But yeah, so 3 Master Hyperion. Then you get to the agents. You got 1 Earth, obviously because you can only play 1. Whoops. Triple Venus still. Need to be able to get to Venus early. And of course, with 3 Venus comes 3 Shine Ball. So yeah, that little engine. And then I also played 2 Jupiter. He's pretty good, I think. Most people think he's just a free 1800 beater. Most of the time I'm going to have Gotchi up, so a 2200 normal summon is really good. And he's another name for Master Hyperion. And then his effective boost is still pretty decent. It can get me over, most any Ixie out right now, with him just at normal. So like I remove a Venus that I don't need in the graveyard, and I get him to 26 and I attack over Leviathan. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. And then if he does die and I have a Hyperion in hand, it's another name, like I said. So 2 Jupiter for now. Next you got Triple Tour Guide and Sangan. Yeah, not much else I can say. The Tour Guide engine's obviously really good. Get to the hand traps here. You got Triple Effect Veiler. I just feel like triple's needed right now. And then 1 Honest. I'm debating playing a Herald of Orange Light. I am at 41 right now. I really don't want to go over 41 cards. So yeah. Alright, this is where the proxies come in. This is a proxy for BLS. I just have Chaos Sorcerer in because it's basically the same thing as BLS. Most everyone knows what BLS does. So yeah, BLS. I am playing 1 Christia. Like I said, I still haven't tested this yet. I just feel like 2 would be too much because it could get cloggy. 1 is nice, like if I draw it and I'm able to drop it, then that's awesome. Christia is really good. The fact that it goes back to the top of the deck, I think, really hinders the deck. So I felt only 1 was necessary. Another proxy, Gores. You just got to play Gores. And then 1 Birdman. Birdman's still really, really good in this deck because of the Venus plays. And even with some Tour Guide plays, it's still pretty decent. So yeah. I like Birdman still. So, yeah. Now onto the spells. You got 2 Pot of Duality. Yeah. I was going to play a 3rd, but I don't know. Space is really an issue in this deck right now. Like I said, I'm going to test things here and there, see what I like, and then we'll make changes as I feel necessary. Then you get to Staples, Monster Born, Dark Hole. You got your Spell and Trap Hate, Heavy Storm, and double MST. I will be siding the 3rd MST. I just felt double was okay for now. 1 Book of Moon, that's still a staple. And then these are proxies for Forbidden Lance. We do have Forbidden Lance. I like the idea of Lance because when I drop Christia, when I drop BLS, when I drop Master Hyperion, I want to know, because of Bottomless being around right now, I want to know that their summons are going to be successful. So I feel Forbidden Lance is a really good card in this deck. Can protect really well. I may even go up to a 3rd Lance. I'm still not sure yet. Anyway, traps, you got the Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings and Judgment. I may actually take the warnings out. I'm still not sure at the moment. Like I said, I really got to test. Just because I pay a decent amount of life points with the Venus. Solemn Warning is obviously still a really good card, though. 2 Torrentials. Actually, I may keep the warnings in. I may take a Torrential out. for something else, like maybe a third lance or a third duality, if I really feel necessary, that it's necessary. Um, so yeah, two torrentials for now. Like I said, I gotta test the deck and see what I like. And then the final two cards are two compulsory. Just a really good card in my opinion in the format right now. Bounces Xyz, bounces Xyz back to the extra deck. It was really good Saturday, Saturday, when I was playing with it. I did main it in GKs on Saturday, so yeah. I just think it's a really solid card in the meta at the moment. So yeah, two compulsories. I believe the main deck is 41, and then like I said, I'm just going to show you guys a shell of an extra deck, and then tell you what else will be in here. So you got Stardust, Black Rose, Brionic. This is going to be a Catastor. You don't need Librarian. Then the other synchros will be a Scrap Dragon, Mistworm, and something else. No, it was just a Scrap Dragon and a Mistworm, and then, like I said, I'm taking out the Librarian for a Catastor. I have all this stuff, I just don't have it with me. And then the Xyz, you got one Utopia, just for that rare occasion that you might need to go into a rank for. Leviathan, Giga Brilliant, Leviair, Tempo, and Zen mains for your rank 3s, obviously for Tour Guide, and then with the Venuses. And then one Dark Mist, really good. Can get you out of a tight spot if you're facing down a huge monster. And the attack gain is permanent on it, so that's really good. So yeah, one Dark Mist. And then it will be two Gachis. I will be playing two Gachis. So yeah. So that's the profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think I'm planning on playing this deck for the rest of the format, or at least until, we get an idea of what the ban list is going to look like. I don't know. We sold all our Rabbit stuff. I mean, I wasn't planning to play Rabbit, but they sold all our Rabbit stuff at Nationals, which is fine with me because half the stuff's getting reprinted anyway. And none of the other big decks interest me. Like, I played Chaos Dragons for a while. It's a really, really good deck. Don't get me wrong. I really have no intentions of playing it. Gravekeepers is decent. I don't face enough Dino Rabbit to really, it's good against everything but Dino Rabbit, and when a lot of the stuff is Dino Rabbit, I'm going to be losing with GKs. Like, I'm pretty sure I got lucky that I won round 4 against the guy. I mean, that's just really it. Dino Rabbit is such a bad match for Gravekeepers. I just feel like, it outweighs it a lot, because I'm going to see a lot of Dino Rabbit in bigger tournaments, depending on the ban list. Agents, like I said, is just one of those decks that's under the radar. I think it's still good, and it's just something to play, something different to play for the rest of the format. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I know I said last week that I was going to put up some deck analysis and what I think is going to happen on the ban list. I was really, really busy with stuff last week. Like, work was really crazy last week and all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, I didn't sleep very well last week either. So yeah, there's that. So stay tuned for that. I am going to start doing that. I might actually do one right after I'm done with this video today. It's really more whether I feel like it or not. But do expect one tomorrow. So yeah. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Make sure, as always, you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. So yeah, peace out.